been waiting for you for ages.
Sure.
Let's go get ourselves some answers.
What is the situation?
What is the situation?
Take it easy.
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chingsa. Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment. The power of water is its ability to take any shape. Shine down! Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless. The power of water is its ability to take any shape. One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors. Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
This is order.
As long as rain falls and rivers flow, water will exist.
अरे हेलो सुभजीत, हेलो, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम। अरे ये कौन है? ओह
Busted.
Awaiting orders.
A new punching bag.
Quietly now.
डेयर C6 बैन ही करो अभी लमाओ मैंने कुछ पढ़ा ही नहीं अभी चैट में क्या तुमने कुछ लिखा है क्या चैट में जल्दी से अपडेट आ जाए यार जेंशिंग में करने के लिए कुछ भी नहीं है लिटरली मन तक नहीं करता खोलने का जेंशिंग
Busted.
Everyone hold hands.
Things are about to get dicey.
Hey.
Stabilize.
Everyone hold hands.
Quietly now.
Gather. I will have order.
There is no escape!
Busted.
the commission's done. कहाँ है भाई बना नहीं सकता सच
Add Astro. Thank you for Add Astro.
एक ही बनेगी। विन करूँगा तो मैं भी बन जाएगी इसमें आई गेस। पूरा खुला नहीं तो उस टाइम एक रहेगा ना। ये कितना मिलेगा? हेलो प्रज्वल, हेलो, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम। क्या हाल है भाई? क्या बढ़िया भाई, बढ़िया। तुम बताओ। इन दुआ में मेहनत के अलावा ये तो है भाई, कोई मेहनत तो कर रहा है भाई, किसी को जेम्स तो चाहिए। कितने दिन है अपडेट को? 3 दिन। दैट मीन्स 10 तारीख को, 10 या 11 को लगा लो। चलो इसकी एंडिंग रहती है ना।
Good roll. All right. Maybe I'll... One more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
It's almost time. Everyone ready?
Oh, I can't wait.
Let's get going.
Emperor Onikabu. It takes years to make... Okay. To help everyone avoid... Please join me, Miss Etsu, Mr. Iba, and the Venerable Gent... Without further ado... It was just another bright sunny day when a distressed Miss Etsu brought her elderly grandpa...
Doshin Arataki!
Doshin?
Yes, you...
Oh, so... Ma'am, can you...
I don't know.
तो सुन लिया ना, बस इसकी डिफरेंट एंडिंग करनी है।
Doshin Art... I am the...
It's the almighty...
but...
Well, I sure...
Whoa, then...
Before I could go out...
Doshin Art... I am Miss...
It's Miss Hina.
You're right, Gramps. Is 300,000 mora enough?
It's a scam, Doshin Arataki! Snap...
Oh, right, yeah. Is...
Well, anyway...
Doshin Arataki. I am Ar...
Must be a
Wait a minute. Doshin Arataki. What kind of whack job?
So...
Nope, no way, not a chance. Arataki Ito would never... But just as Doshin... Miss Etsu, don't you...
Even if you do...
Onikabuto.
Oh, well, we recently received an order that was too big for our current capacity. We were planning to expand Grandpa's facilities, but then we were swindled.
Man, what's that...
Etsu, my dear.
But then somewhere. Please help a
सारी
grandpa's
बातें सुन
business.
ली
I
है,
won't
इसकी
hear
बस
of it.
different
I
ending करनी
was
है.
going.
Oh, so that's what you were, yeah. No, it's not as enticing enough. Because if it's more than 10... What? 10?
Please help us.
10,000...
Doshin Arata.
Miss Etsu, don't you worry. I'm gonna help you out. But 10,000 as a Doshin of the...
That's great news. What question?
The question... Huh. Yo, hey...
Suddenly,
Whoa, check it out! A check! Miss Etsu, get this...
Thank you so much,
Doshin Artak. All he needs to do.
Master Arata.
Wait.
Doshin Artaki is
So...
Huh?
a spark of intu.
Since this is...
Is he about to?
I gotta...
This is it.
Does a Doshin really get paid this much? 500,000 more. I don't know, see...
Traveler.
Follow my... Two innocent victims, Miss Etsu. There's only one with this fake check, my mind... Miss Etsu, I'm afraid I can't let my...
In the end, but regrettably, I ask you all. Thank you all for watching. Don't get greedy.
Wait, my man.
Maybe someone
What? Huh? Darn, I can't...
Well,
Yeah, but...
guessing it wasn't your
the trick is a common.
But how am I gonna...
Don't blame yourself.
You too, hombre?
Oh no, it's the trick.
Wait, why...
That's just it.
What? A fig... So you really work? Gotta say, maybe I'm sure. Hey, by the way, compadre, but you better watch out. I want you to... I hope that whenever you...
Yep.
यहाँ से भी मिले हैं जेम्स, अभी वहाँ से भी मिलेंगे. नाइस. नॉइस. कल 40 विश कर दिया और भाई साहब बढ़िया. कोई तो मेहनत कर रहा है भाई, कोई तो मेहनत कर रहा है.
Hey! The Temple of Wisdom!
Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
Me with only 30 wishes, all is well, all is well. हो जाएगी, तुम भी कर लो एक्सप्लोर वगैरह.
Everyone hold hands!
Quietly now.
Solidify! This is order!
Things are about to get dicey.
क्या करे, कुछ तो हो करने लायक. लम्हाओ, सब कर लिया. सैड है ये तो फिर. तो सैड है.
Take it easy.
नेक्स्ट कैरेक्टर कौन सा पुल करोगे तुम? आर्टिफैक्ट में ही है.
I see everything!
अरे
Now you shall perish.
Order guide you!
Gotcha.
मैं थोड़ी देर पहले वेलो खेल रहा था और FPS डाउन हो रहे थे बहुत। मुझे लगा क्या हो गया, फिर पता चला मैंने लैपटॉप को चार्ज में ही नहीं लगाया था, 10% पे था भाई साहब। बिना चार्जिंग के तो बेकार चलता लैपटॉप। यस नहीदा, बढ़िया बढ़िया। हेलो स्वप्न ले लो, वेलकम टू श्री। मैं तो दोस्त को बोला थोड़ा एक्सप्लोर कर दे, वेलकिन दूंगा, मना ही कर दिया वो लम्हा। वेलकिन मिल रहा था भाई को फ्री का, वेलकिन नहीं चाहिए भाई को फ्री का। भाई को मेहनत ही नहीं करनी, आलस टॉप प्रायोरिटी है। मेहनत तो ऐसे तुम्हें भी नहीं करनी, तुम मुझसे करवा रहे हो।
Game's up. Fun is over. Quietly now. Busted.
मैं बिजी हूँ ना बिजनेस में, खेल नहीं पा रहा। इतना बिजी कि तुम खेल ही नहीं पा रहे? इतना बिजी तो मुझे भी होना है। मेरे वर्ल्ड में आना 2 बार एम्बलम। आ रहा हूँ। दोस्तों मेरी कमजोर हो गई है। बिग पीपी जोंगली।
I just...
पीपी तो वो बड़ा करती थी लम्मा। बिग पीपी तो उसका था। मेरे को अपना दिखेगा ब्रो, तुम्हारा नहीं दिखेगा। ऐप खोलूंगा तो मेरे को अपना मैप दिखेगा, तुम्हारा मैप नहीं दिखेगा शायद। थोड़े अपने वेपन शो करना, 5 स्टार करता ब्रो अभी डोमिन करने के बाद। मेरा दिखेगा, ठीक है वो भी देखता फिर।
Everyone hold hands! Make yourselves at home!
Gotcha. Take your true form.
Hey!
You're in over your head. Let me try.
I don't understand.
Venture quietly now. Really?
Everyone hold hands! This may hurt a little.
Let's light it up.
मरा नहीं, आई थॉट ये मर गया।
I'm going in.
No. Venture time.
Sad artifact.
Temple of Wisdom.
Game's up. It's over. Gotcha.
Transfiguration.
Everyone hold hands.
Take it easy.
Grow, grow, grow.
Let's light it up.
This may turn a little. Yeah.
Huh?
Hey. Make yourselves at home.
Off we go. Things are about to get dicey.
Everyone hold hands.
Everybody. Cryo incarnate.
No escape from Faye.
Why do they never miss?
क्या है, कुछ ढंग का देता ही नहीं है ये गेम कभी यार।
Take it easy.
This will end you!
Quietly now.
There is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
देख रहा।
I'm ready!
Illusion.
Things are about to get dicey. Busted. Take it easy.
You win!
Take it easy.
ये वाला 100, ये वाला 62, 94, 100, 978, 830%। सही है। मतलब ये वाले तीन कर लिए तुमने। ये भी कर लो, ये है and ये है। तीन और आइलैंड है, फिर इनको नोमिया भी है। तुम्हारा तो ये भी बचा है, बहुत जेम्स है तुम्हारे पास तो। सुमेरु बचा है पूरा। ल्यूवे भी बचा है तुम्हारा। ल्यूवे भी 50% हुआ है, 40 पे। बहुत जेम्स है यार तुम्हारे पास तो। तो लिटरली बहुत जेम्स है तुम्हारा। ल्यूवे भी नहीं हुआ हुआ, चेज़म भी नहीं हुआ हुआ। बहुत जेम्स है यार तुम्हारे पास, लिटरली बहुत जेम्स है। नो डाउट तुम्हारे पास जेम्स हैं।
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
प्लीज, यस सर। 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 11 5 स्टार वेपन्स है मेरे पास। 11 5 स्टार वेपन्स है मेरे पास। हेलो एस्कडोर, हेलो मॉन्स्टैड ही नहीं हुआ। मॉन्स्टैड में तो खैर उतने जेम्स नहीं है मॉन्स्टैड में तो, बट ल्यूवे वगैरह में तो है। एक एलजी है, देन स्काईवर्ड हार्प है 3 मेरे पास, देन लॉस्ट रेयर है, स्टाफ ऑफ कार्लेट सैंड है, अपो होम है, स्काईवर्ड प्राइड है, मिसप्लेटरी फॉर्ज है, प्रीमोडल जेट कटर है, एक्वेलिया फेवोनिया है, देन एक और एलजी है, एंड वुल्फ ग्रेवशोन है। These are my 5-star weapons.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Apex? Question mark. Apex का क्या है? Apex का क्या है? कलेक्शन तो है किसी के पास अच्छा। हाँ बट मेरे को और भी 5-star weapons चाहिए, वो निकालूंगा जब आएंगे। एपेक्स नहीं खेल रहे हो? नहीं नहीं अभी एपेक्स नहीं खेल रहा। लेकिन एपेक्स में पिंग इशू चल रहा है काफ़ी, लेकिन कल ठीक लग रहा था मुझे, शायद इशू रिजॉल्व कर दिया है। नहीं देखते, कल रात को मैं आउटराइडर्स भी खेल रहा था, पता नहीं उसमें भी लैग हो रहा था बहुत ज़्यादा। उसमें भी वो दिखा रहा था सिंबल, इंटरनेट का सिंबल दिखा रहा था, उसमें भी इंटरनेट लैग हो रहा था। तो इसलिए मैंने कहा यार अभी जंक्शन ही खेलते हैं, इन दोनों गेम्स पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है।
Say hi to Tainari and Kale for me if you can. A niece. She's able to come. I'll do my best to teach her over the. Well, her interest. I do have some. My research into. If she becomes my student to learn how to make. However, if she develops an interest in deciphering ancient texts over these next 2 days, that would change things. If I successfully poach a student, those young punks at Haravatat will have one less reason to cut my budget. Perhaps if this collaborative project goes smoothly, I can even ignore Haravatat and ask for a higher budget directly from the academia. Oh, I could come up with lots of... You're right. By using DT... Thank you.
ये मुझे साउथ दिल्ली की लड़की लग जो भी कहो ये लड़की लगती अच्छी है, ये बहुत बढ़िया। पता नहीं ये 4 स्टार कैसे है, मुझे तो लगा 5 स्टार वाला कैरेक्टर डिजाइन है भाई इसका पूरा। 5 स्टार कैरेक्टर से कम नहीं है ये लड़की। फरजान ऑफिशियल साउथ दिल्ली गर्ल्स कह सकते हो। अरे भाई 2 दिन हो तो गए, नहीं हुए।
Oh, you're here.
We've called up...
To sum up, all right, let's go to the next page. Now, I don't understand.
Are these really...
They sound...
Oh. Well...
Oh, this is no...
I want to go...
Forget it.
I should go home and...
How did this...
I'm sorry. I think...
No, I will find a...
Excuse me.
Ah.
Let me introduce.
What's the brand?
I came to port. Can you print a few?
What does the...
You may see them. We have many.
इस सब मैं देख चुका हूँ, मुझे बस एक डिफरेंट एंडिंग करनी है।
It might. If you can make. If we can support.
You really think so?
Making models of contraption?
We'll probably... After all...
Then let's cut to the chase.
यार ये वाली एंडिंग तो हो चुकी है मेरे हिसाब से। यप पूरा स्टार्ट क्यों कर रहे हैं? पूरा कौन स्टार्ट कर रहा है? पूरा कौन स्टार्ट कर रहा है भाई? पूरा कौन? मैं पूरा नहीं स्टार्ट कर रहा। जहाँ से वो डिफरेंट एंडिंग डिफरेंट पाथ जा रहा है वहीं से स्टार्ट करता हूँ। पूरा स्टार्ट कौन करेगा भाई?
No, Master said there's I feel for Matt, but if I get her in
ये वो दिखाई नहीं रहा कि मैंने पहले क्या सेलेक्ट किया था।
But if someone, and if the academia investigated and found her, do you have some way to invite her over to parties DI without? Okay then.
पहले मैंने क्या
students
सेलेक्ट
from
किया था,
Baraka
दिखाई नहीं
Chat
रहा।
or owe Kasharawar a favor. It strikes me that they might be even less happy about such a deal than I am.
I think I can sympathize with them.
Madam Farzan, we're back.
Apex खेलना उसके
asking
पहले
again,
पहले बोल देना। ठीक है ठीक है।
Are you sure you can't go to parties DI today?
Well, since you're asking me so sincerely, let's just ignore the academia and...
Please, Madam Farzan, focus. Today's the deadline. Huh?
Yes. I see. No wonder he sent you two over. Why, that lad didn't make it very clear in his letter, now did he? Otherwise, I would have reported it as part of my research.
Yeah, that's right. Master sent us over to explain everything to you.
Wait. Opportunities for collaborative research don't just come out of thin air.
फारू का कोई सीएस
This
फॉरजान
seems
का
like too
कोई
much of a
फेजू का पूरा हो गया ना। सारी एंडिंग्स हो गई
Also,
पांचों
there
की
isn't
पांचों।
much overlap between Madame Farzan's research and that of Amorta, right? What will you even be collaborating on?
Master wants to research,
A fully automated irrigation system.
A fully automated irrigation system?
Precisely. It's a system that can automatically adjust the amount of water it provides based on the season and the plant species involved. I saw a similar mechanism while exploring a rune in the rainforest. That's why Tainari wanted to collaborate with me.
A mechanism like that exists? Why haven't I heard of it before?
I found it 100 years ago, so it's only natural that you don't know about it. Why don't you go ask your teacher's teacher? Perhaps they've heard about it from their teacher.
But we can't prove its existence one way or the other, right?
Fret not. I'll have Tainari write an official proposal to the academia later. That should do it, right?
An official proposal. Fine. We haven't made any progress with either the collaborative project or the elective course anyway. I'll go inform my superiors now. Please do take care of the paperwork as soon as possible. Don't delay this any longer.
Sure. I'll be sure to needle him until he gets it done. Phew. I think she bought it. Even though this is our first meeting, I must say, we make a good team.
wow! You made up that excuse on the spot, huh? Madam Farzan, did you really find an irrigation system 100 years ago? If the academia asks for any details...
Who knows? It's been 100 years, so it wouldn't be too surprising if I've forgotten a few details, no?
Huh? Then how will we explain things to them?
I'll let Tainari worry about whatever documents we might need to send to the academia. If I'm right, the request he has in store for me won't be any simpler than the academia nonsense.
अब मेरे को ये देखना है कि किस बात पे चल रहा है। Where I am here. That's the wrong path, I guess. या ये सही पाथ है, या तो इधर जाना चाहिए था। ये एक नया पाथ बन रहा है क्या? Wait, what the fuck? जब सही पाथ है ये, एक डिफरेंट एंडिंग ही होगी यहाँ से। ठीक है।
don't have to shout. I can hear you. Well, you got here much faster than I expected. I thought you'd have a lot more business to take care of.
Thanks to the Traveler, I was able to, pawn off various problems of mine onto others.
Onto others? What does that mean?
We can discuss that later. You're looking for me because of the thing you mentioned in the letter, right?
That's right. Please, follow me. Don't be scared, Kale. This is the mechanical life form the Traveler and I saved a while back. Its name is Karkata. It's the final work of a late junior of mine.
You mean Abatui? He must have been a genius to create one of such polish all by himself. It's uncommon that a Spontamod researcher is able to create such an intricate machine. If he were still around, we could probably chat the day away. What a shame. Something seems wrong here. Have you been maintaining it? Mechanical life forms are much more fragile than they look.
Is Karkata sick?
Karkata has been lying down like this since a few days ago. It could be an old malfunction acting up again. I've taken a few courses conducted by Spontamod before, so I've managed to perform some passable repairs on Karkata's energy supply module. However, it seems the issue this time is with its transmission. My knowledge can only prevent its condition from deteriorating any further, but Madame Faruzan, you should be able to find a way to repair it.
Not necessarily. Mechanical life forms are created using techniques from alchemy, elemental science, and more. There are multiple modules here that influence each other. A simplistic knowledge of mechanisms will not serve here. You know that as well. Each mechanical life form is very different from the next. So even I cannot be sure if my understanding of mechanical life forms is going to be of any use to our little crab friend here.
Little crab friend here.
Karkata.
Can you all go outside for a minute? I need a bit of space. Before I do a thorough check, everything we've just said is but conjecture.
All right. We're counting on you, Madame Faruzan.
Counting on you, Madame Faruzan.
We'll wait here till Faruzan finishes her inspection. Her past, huh? Quite a few people in the academia know about what happened to her. Perhaps it'd be best if I'm the one to tell you. I've told you before that she disappeared for 100 years, right? From her perspective, trapped might be a more apt description. Her exact words were,
"That ruin was crawling with traps and coded inscriptions from wall to wall."
Continue.
I did all I could to decipher the code and deactivate the traps to escape the ruin, but there was no way out. I lost track of time and I ran out of pen and paper. In the end, I had to use stone shards to write on the walls and on the floor to decipher the code. Then, before I realized it, I ran out of space on the walls and floor. I had to calculate all the possibilities. After that, my memory started to become fuzzy, and my cognition slowed down.
she doesn't remember anything else, including the location of the ruin and how she finally managed to escape. When she was found in the outskirts of Sumeru a few years ago, she looked exactly the same as she did 100 years prior. The academia speculates that she must have gotten trapped in an unknown ruin, and because of the ruin's special properties that halted her aging, she was able to use those 100 years to crack the trapping mechanism and then escape. Though she had finally broken free, 100 years had passed, Everyone. In the end, even the academia had to rely on century-old records in the Akasha to confirm her existence. Don't make that face. I'm not telling you this because I want to drum up sympathy. She wouldn't want others to pity her because of past events. Rather, she sees that period of entrapment as an experimental error. As a researcher, she must accept everything that results from her experiments, even if they don't fall within expectations. Even after going through so much, she's returned to Sumeru and still hasn't given up on her research. Due to changes over the years and drift in academic subjects, she holds some rather strong opinions about the current academia. What I want to say is that no matter what era we're in, Faruzan is a true senior researcher in every sense of the word. She has her own deep understanding of various ruins and machines. If there's a chance, you should talk about them with her. It'll definitely be helpful for your journey.
Master, Madame Faruzan's done.
Oh? Let's head over.
I never thought that I'd encounter a restitution module once again after 100 years. Abatui really installed quite a few impressive things on this. If my guess is correct, this mechanical life form has displayed attempts at self-sustenance before, right? Such as collecting parts to repair itself, for instance?
It used them for something else, but as far as its design goes, it does have a function like that.
I knew it. If I'm not wrong, Karkata's issue lies with its restitution module. Abatui's modified this module extensively, but the creators of the Ruins machine once tried to create a perpetual mechanism that could replace life or even surpass it. The restitution module is the result of one of their countless attempts. It replicates the behavior of living things to achieve a self-repair function. However, the energy required in maintenance of the module became an issue.
Energy consumption?
For example, a living thing's heart can deliver nutrients and blood to various organs. However, the bigger the living thing, the more powerful the heart needs to be. Once the heart is damaged, it'll be hard for that living thing to heal itself, and even the function of other organs can be affected. Thus, the attempt wasn't widely adopted. Even 100 years ago, I'd only seen it once before. Based on my current research, I'll need to swap out the damaged parts in the restitution module to repair Karkata. But like I just said, the module is rare, even by the standards of ancient machines. Not only that, but there is very little related research documentation available. Finding suitable parts would be like trying to find a single gear in the vast desert, to say nothing of the difficulty in making those parts from scratch. One can only wonder where Abatui found the original parts.
I might have an idea. Abatui was, for a time, quite passionate about excavating the Great Red Sand. This was when he had just gotten expelled from the academia.
You mean to say he found a restitution module in the desert? Well, that is indeed possible.
But the desert's huge! How are we supposed to find the parts that Karkata needs?
According to the academia's records, no similar parts have been found in the Great Red Sand over the past 100 years. If we want to try our luck, we'll have to explore ruins that have never been explored before.
I do know that a Vahumana researcher formed an expedition team after the sandstorms and earthquakes subsided. They are now exploring areas of the desert that used to be difficult to access.
Should we ask them if they've made any new discoveries lately?
The chances are slim, but it's at least more effective than running around like headless chickens.
His name is Raid. I think he's stationed at the northeast part of the Hypostyle Desert. Let's go look for him once Karkata settles down.
Oh, you and Kale should probably stay. Karkata's condition may be stable, but it would still be better if some of us stay to look after it. Besides, you still need to take care of the trouble that the academia left for me.
Trouble from the academia? I thought you said you pawned it off to someone else. Wait, don't tell me.
I'll let Kale fill you in on the details. I look forward to seeing your work, Tainari.
बस करो भाई बस करो भाई, कितना फ़ोन चलाओगे? फ़ोन कहाँ चला रहा हो भाई? सुन रहा हूँ इनकी बकवास। इस मशीन को ठीक करने में लगे पड़े हैं ये सब मुझे जेम्स के लिए करना पड़ रहा है। क्या हम लोग जाएं? मैसेज से नहीं पढ़ोगे भाई? पढ़ तो रहा हूँ मैसेज, क्या बात कर रहे हो भाई?
Mr. Raid's permission is
मुझे ये जेम्स के लिए करना पड़ रहा है भाई
Mr.
इनकी
Raid told
बकवास।
us to keep people away from the ruins so they don't damage the site.
Damage the site? I've excavated more ruins than you've visited.
He isn't at the campsite now. You should all leave. Only he can give you permission to enter.
What a stubborn guy. You're right. Even if there is new information, we still have to wait for him to come back so we can ask him about it. So let's just see what we can find out from the people here. I'm going to give that Raid a good talking to when he gets back. Starting from who in the world mentored you?
जब फरुजान लगती तो बढ़िया है। Damn, she's hot भाई।
The ruins. Forget excavate.
That machine, look, the location seems...
This area used to be. They say that this was done by a single
कोई फरू पे
traveler.
सिम तो करता है डैम। हाँ भाई, फरू तो मेरे को बहुत पसंद है भाई। दिखने में तो मैं 4 स्टार्स में तो आई गया, अगर सिर्फ और सिर्फ 4 स्टार्स की बात करूंगा तो फरूदान हो।
Ruin Wanderer. It's a bit far away, and I can't really say for sure from this distance. Perhaps we should ask the villager from before about the legend first.
Huh? What are you guys doing back here?
Learn more over the legends of the Ruin Wanderer.
I wouldn't blame you for not knowing about it, youngsters. After all, it's a tale that's over a decade old. It's said that this monster, the Ruin Wanderer, traversed through various ruins for centuries. Many adventurers had claimed to see it while exploring. Some said that it was like a giant, while others said that it was like a beast. However, none knew why it wandered the ruins. Then, about 10 years ago, we stopped hearing any news about it in Sumeru. No one has seen it since then, and the legend has since faded into memory.
Lama Maria.
You youngsters probably don't know about the Ruin Wanderer nowadays, but it was famous for centuries.
मेरे पास भी एक wanderer है।
Centuries? Impossible. I heard nothing about it back then.
हाँ, 100 साल पुरानी तो ये खुद है।
Decades at most.
100 साल पुरानी तो ये खुद है।
Back then.
Indulge my curiosity for a moment. Why do you think that wreckage is the Ruin Wanderer?
Well, I had also heard that secondhand from...
You heard that nonsense from the Eremites after they got drunk, right?
Who are you?
Madam Faruzan, it is a pleasure. I'm Raid, the one who organized this archaeological expedition. I'd heard of you at the academia, but I didn't expect to run into you here. Truly, it is an honor. And this must be the famous traveler, I presume. What brings the two of you here?
Have you found any special contraptions and relics in the ruins that you've been investigating?
I'm ashamed to say that we haven't found anything noteworthy, even though we've been investigating for a while now.
Really? That Ruin Wanderer isn't noteworthy to you?
I'm afraid those are mere rumors. Really, I sometimes wish that those people would put as much effort into their work as they do into gossiping.
You're right,
savage,
sir.
bhai, savage.
I'll get back to work now.
The wise do not buy into rumors, so it is said. I believe that you too, Madam Faruzan, do not put any stock into such baseless talk.
Faruzan se tamizse baat karo.
Real knowledge shall come from practice. I can help you research the excavated relics and see if I can find out anything new about them. You can take credit for any new discoveries. I believe this offer to be sufficiently attractive.
In truth, I could ask for nothing better than your help with our research. However, you two must be tired after a long journey. I'd feel bad if I set you to work immediately. It's getting late and my subordinates and I are heading back to the camp to rest. Why don't you find a place to spend the night first? We can continue our discussion tomorrow. There's a tent that the villagers occasionally use to rest. It's a bit simple, yes, but I hope you won't mind.
Since you need to rest as well, let's do just that.
I'll spend the night. वही तो भाई तमीज से बात हो ही नहीं रही है फरुजान से. नहीं समझ क्या रखा हुआ है फरुजान को.
This is quite far away. Are they trying to prevent the villagers from eavesdropping on them?
भाई ये तो इस वाले सीन में तो बहुत अच्छी लग रही है.
Fine, though.
Oh
This
my
way,
god,
they won't
damn.
overhear our
Oh
conversations
my
either.
god.
Now, I have my suspicions about this archaeological expedition team and that machine wreckage. I only caught a quick glimpse, and it was from a distance. But based on the condition of the armor and joints, it didn't... Yes, the timing coincides with the spreading of the legend. Now, assuming that it really is the Ruin Wanderer, how do you suppose it was able to maintain a relatively good condition despite high-intensity operation over the course of several decades? That's right. Technically speaking, the module shouldn't be able to move such a large machine chassis. However, I'm basing my knowledge on the mechanical life forms I've seen before. Well, this was over 100 years ago. It was a machine about the same size as Carcata, actually. It couldn't carry heavy objects or fight, and was only able to help me record some notes. It also helped me deliver letters home. I found it near the desert, which is why honestly, people in ancient times might have already solved the problem of providing enough power. Had I confronted Raid right there and then, he would have said that he couldn't tell that the machine was special. Then he'd just hand it over to the Academia obediently, and he'd get away scot-free. If the wreckage were to be handed to the Academia, it'd be much tougher for us to do research on it or get spare parts for Carcata. Anyway, we should figure out what they're planning before making our next move. They insisted that we should stay the night, which means if they're trying to pull a fast one on us, they're likely to try tonight. We must be vigilant.
Okay.
Are those sounds coming from the excavation site? I knew they wouldn't be able to wait. They must be scared that we might discover something tomorrow. Not a single person guarding the campsite. This must be quite the manpower expenditure. I'll see if they left any clues behind at their camp. Keep watch and help me stall them if it comes to that, would you? All right. I'm counting on you.
Why isn't the tent here yet? We need to switch it out tonight.
It's still on the way. I'm afraid
कुछ
this
तो
is the
लोचा चल
first
रहा
time
है.
we're delivering such a huge one.
You good
बोली तो उसकी भी बहुत तेज
a load of trouble,
थी.
aren't you? We wouldn't have to deal with these interlopers if you had kept those lips of yours from flapping. Hurry up and hide our current tent and deliver the new one to me tonight. No,
huh? Who's there?
It's me.
I'm sorry.
Yes,
it's
tent की आवाज़
nothing.
है.
Just a tent. We didn't pack up all our tents from the last campsite.
अच्छा
Some of
जी.
them, along with a few people, have been left there. Someone damaged our current tent, so I'm trying to get my subordinates to get one from... The relics in the ruins are highly valuable, so I'm worried that treasure hoarders and bandits might try to steal them. Since the
Yes,
tent
कुछ
isn't
गड़बड़
here
लग रहा है
yet
वही.
and I can't follow... Well, these things are antiques after all. There will always be people interested in buying them. I hired so many people precisely because I was worried about that happening. Speaking of which, I'd like to ask, is the Academia really aware that you've traversed through the desert to come here in the middle of the night?
In the middle of the night.
Also, where's
In the middle of the
Farzan?
night.
Why isn't she with you?
I'm right here. Also,
ओह मैडम लगाना भूल गया भाई. एरो मार देगी छाती में. गलती गुस्सा हो जाती है भाई कि मैडम फरुजान नहीं बोलता इसे तो.
Sorry, Madam Faruzan.
You were all making so much noise that I couldn't sleep, which is why I got the Traveler to find out what was going on. But for some reason, that one task took forever, so I came to check in on the situation.
Toxic तो है भाई फरूजा.
Sorry for disturbing your rest. I'll tell my subordinates to be quieter on patrol.
Good. Come on, Traveler. Let's head back. Yes, we came to check out the situation. We should get better rest so that we'll have energy to investigate tomorrow.
Traveler.
Take it easy.
Thanks for dealing with them. Now, I found something good on my end. These are the excavation records from their campsite. According to them, the ruins have been raided before, with numerous traps and contraptions having already been triggered. I also observed the wreckage up close earlier. The weathering is nowhere near as extensive as on the relics that have been buried for over 100 years. There's no doubt that the wreckage and the ruins don't belong to the same era. Instead, it must have wandered into the ruins about a dozen years ago. It could have fallen into a trap or encountered a glitch within the ruins, remaining stationary like that until it was discovered recently. However, I still don't know why they'd want to hide it. I have no doubt that the researcher could definitely reach the same conclusion I did. The last few pages of the excavation records are written in code, which I still need time to decipher. The answer may lie within those pages. It's just wordplay. And if anything, that's my wheelhouse. Just a bit more. I see now.
Help! Please help!
ये तो खड़ा हो गया. What the fuck?
Why are you running away? Come back! Protect me!
What's that sound?
कर लो और ले लो पंगे.
Is it? The Ruin Wanderer? That's impossible! Is this the work of some kind of hidden mechanism? Never mind.
Traveler बचाएगा जान.
What?
या
He ignored the Traveler?
Why is it chasing after us?
Traveler को ignore कर दिया.
Reactivate.
Darn it! Hey, come on, you lot! It's clear.
ले लो. सो गया फिर से. क्या चल रहा है?
It stopped?
Hey, you guys, get
Battery
up
खत्म हो
there
गई
and
होगी.
tell me what's going on.
But what if it suddenly moves?
You good-for-nothings. Why is everyone I hired so useless? Move! I'll do it myself. Looks like this thing's parts can't handle the load of functioning anymore after years of disrepair. When it first reactivated, I was wondering if it'd be as amazing as the legends had pegged it to be. I didn't expect it to be so much weaker than it looks. How disappointing.
Disappointing, you say? Now, is that because you won't be able to sell it for much?
सही बात.
Farusan, you may be my senior as an academia researcher, but that doesn't mean you get to slander me.
You wrote these excavation records, did you not? Or perhaps calling it a ledger might jog your memory a bit better.
I don't recognize that thing.
January 3rd, excavated 5 tents. January 5th, 3 tents sold.
सारी कुंडली निकाल ली
January
इसकी.
10th, 1 special tent pre-sold. It must quickly be switched out with an old tent. You're supposed to be an archaeological expedition team, and yet here you are, secretly selling the relics and profiting from it. When you believed that you had found the wreckage of the Ruin Wanderer, you tried to switch in wreckage that you had excavated previously to pull the wool over the Academia's eyes. After all, there would probably be many wealthy buyers interested in purchasing the legendary Ruin Wanderer in the black market, yes? And then we arrived just before you could finish your work. That forced you to speed up your plan, and you tried to complete the switch overnight before I could investigate the wreckage. In your haste, however, you accidentally activated the Ruin Wanderer instead. Did I get that all right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You lack the curiosity befitting a man of knowledge, nor do you have respect for mechanical life forms. You're not fit to be a researcher.
Ridiculous. Curiosity? Respect? I'm not here to hear you preach. Hey, we're leaving.
Mr. Raid!
Behind you?
वो फिर से खड़ा हो रहा है लम्हा
Why is it moving again? Run!
वो किसी को कुछ कह भी नहीं रहा वो बस चल ही तो रहा है
Some said that it was like a giant, while others said that it was like a beast. However, none knew why it wandered the ruins.
Technically speaking, the module shouldn't be able to move such a large machine chassis. However, I'm basing my knowledge on centuries? Impossible. I heard nothing about it back then. It could only have been around for a few decades at most.
Why is it chasing after us?
So you've been looking for me
अगर
this
इतना ही
whole
डरते हैं
time?
तो भाई डिफरेंट फील्ड देखो तो फिर ले लिया भाई
Long time no see, Timmy.
long time no see Tamimi
Dear Farazan, I hope you're doing well. It has been over 20 years since you went missing. People from the academia keep telling us to give up and that you're most likely dead. But somehow, I feel like you're still alive. Yes, that you live still in some corner of this world. You've always been persistent, able to shine no matter what situation you face. I believe that this persistence serves you well in surviving and finding your way home. Unfortunately, I likely won't be able to welcome you home when you do. I don't have much time left, and my reflexes have slowed. Others keep telling me to stop exploring ruins. Only Tamimi is still the same as before, always running off to places which you've been to. Your teacher and friends came up with an idea to remodel Tamimi, so it can search for you in our place. You didn't like coming home back then and would always get Tamimi to send a letter back. Now we're leaving a letter with Tamimi. I wonder if it'll ever be delivered to you. I don't know the answer to that question, but if you ever read this letter, I hope it'll be when you've already found your way home. I regret not being able to say this to you myself, but I'll still feel sincerely happy for you, my dear daughter.
My dear
Welcome
daughter
home, Farazan. Look at you,
ये भी
Timmy.
सही है
You've changed so much after all these years.
ये भी ठीक है कुछ भी होता है भाई
Thank
इस
you
गेम
for
में
waiting for me all this time. I've safely received the letters.
Your work is done now you can sleep
Your work is done now. You can sleep.
Coolie what the fuck
Tamimi, the
mechanical life form I
encountered
encountered back then
when I would go on expeditions.
okay
When I met with that accident.
ये
He was
bird
on the
है
way to deliver a letter for
ये
me.
bird है जैसे पुराने जमाने में bird भेजा करते थे
I
लेटर
once
के लिए
thought that I'd
ये
never
वो
get
है
to
उसका
see it
काम
again.
करते हैं तमीमी
I didn't expect
ये
my
भी सही
teacher
है
and others to remodel its self-repair function, upgrading it to self-learning. And so, in order to plumb the depths of unknown ruins and overcome dangerous traps, it repaired and modified itself using parts it found along the way. Tamimi, which used to be incapable of even moving heavy objects, became the Ruin Wanderer. So it could deliver these last letters from them to me. The strain to support such a huge... Even after the remodeling, its restitution module still can't function perfectly in perpetuity. Just like a living being, mechanical life forms have a limited lifespan. It probably became trapped in the ruins all those years ago because its shelf life had run. It most likely only reactivated because it detected my presence. And then it... Tainari told you what happened to me. You don't have to apologize. Besides, I've always treated it as a failed experiment. As a researcher, I must accept this result. However, finding out that so many people were affected by my failure, does make me feel
इसके
somewhat
फेलियर ज़्यादा
conflicted.
दिखाए हैं इसकी
Can we head
हैंगआउट
back to
में
Pardistii
rather than
first?
इसकी अच्छी चीज़ें.
We've been here. As for me, I want to stay with Tamimi for a bit longer.
देखा मुझे लग ही रहा था ये तीनों पढ़ ले तो पक्का कोई ना कोई अचीवमेंट होगी. 5 जन चले आए. देखा अच्छा हो ना पढ़ लिया. कोलू.
How was your journey through the desert? Wait, where's Madame Faruzan?
पूरा सच बताओ भाई.
Oh no. She finally got to reunite with an old friend from 100 years ago. But
As a researcher, she could perhaps accept it. However, as a friend, a student, and a daughter, we should give her some time. Let's just wait for her here. And in the future, I hope that we can be here to support her as her new friends.
सही बात है. Wait until one day later.
I'm back. What? Is there to be no welcoming party?
We've all
किस
been
बात की
waiting for you,
welcoming
Madame
party?
Faruzan.
किस बात की
That's
welcoming
more
party
like it.
बहन जो?
Now, here are some components I brought back from the desert. Switch these out with the... Huh? Why do you
Apex
all
खेल
look
रहे
so
हैं. हाँ ये
solemn?
वाला खत्म होने दो. पार्टी
Come
के बाद
now.
खेलते हैं.
Liveliness befits youngsters more.
Madame Farazan, did these parts come from...
Come now. I thought that you must have encountered some major problem. Well, it looks Tamimi had been as a senior. Besides, I'll be sure to revive...
All right. I'll...
Me too. Although, I'm not...
Thank you. And when that day comes, welcome home.
लम्मा लेट्स गो हो गया. फोटो बढ़िया लेते हैं भाई ये एंड में. गजब फोटोज होती हैं. आ जाओ एपेक्स खेलते हैं. फ्रेंड रिक्वेस्ट चाहिए किसी ने. आ जाओ. डिस्कॉर्ड पे आता हूँ मैं. ताना क्या हुआ? एपेक्स के गिव मी 5 मिनट। हाँ हाँ, आ जाओ, कोई नहीं। आ जाओ आ जाओ, कोई नहीं। सर्वर बता देना, वही चूज करूंगा। तुम मेरे को ज्वाइन कर लेना ना, मैं आया। तुम कोई से भी सर्वर पे आ जाओ, मेरे को ज्वाइन कर लेना 2 मिनट में।
मेरी आवाज़ कैसे आ रही थी साहब? हेलो हेलो हेलो।
आ जाओ भाई आ जाओ। ओके मुझे लगता तो नहीं आज भी चलेगा ढंग से बट ठीक है।
सही चल रहा है सही चल रहा है।
मेरे को ज्वाइन कर लो आ जाओ। चल ठीक है यार। Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
Race you to the LZ. Fate will be on our side, Fly Fighter.
We'll get the win if your heart's in the right place.
Introducing your champion.
Check yourself or wreck yourself. Let's land here.
Enemy over there.
Enough landing around. We drop him.
Hostile spotted. Forget that.
Enemy over there. Target over there.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
Barrel stabilizer here. Level.
Target था ना।
We have the benefit. We are inside the ring. Charging on my shields. Eyes up. Grenade. I'm down. No bueno.
कर रहे हो? My bad यार, ये बेकार गया।
break a leg. Mine are made of steel.
Victory is assured, so long as you follow my lead.
Sound barrier's not the only thing I'll break today. Introducing your champion.
You don't want to see this up
उनमें
close.
स्किल है उनका वाईफाई कनेक्ट नहीं हो रहा तो उन्हें बाहर लमाओ के मुझे बनाओ या किस को बना क्या दूतिया गया अरे तो तुम बनाओ ना किसी को मास्टर बना दो फिर
I'm the jump master. We should land there. Looks like fun. I love this part. Ha ha!
Enemy in the distance.
An enemy landed near me. Their final mistake. Nobody panic, but we got bandits out there. First blood. Let us begin.
We're already inside the ring? Knockdown shield here. Level 3.
Tally on bandit out there. Taking fire. Charging on my shield. I'm under fire.
लौड़ा जाने वाले
Bandit down. Recharging shields. Healing. Need shields. Taking fire. Right here.
Thermite grenade.
Crack shields on that bandit.
I'm down.
200 पिंग आ रही है क्या बेकार गेम है क्यों खेलता हूँ मैं hello Drax official hello welcome to stream yes Apex Legends yes bro yes 200 पिंग आ रही है यार गेम में 200 पे this is bullshit by
Our path is made today.
server is very important in an FPS game and ये लोगों का server भी अच्छे नहीं है यार
We will defeat all of our enemies.
Introducing your
भाई वेपन छोड़ता था मैं बिलीव कर देख रहा हूँ मैंने कोई वेपन छोड़ा ही नहीं
Nothing phases me.
मैंने कौन सा वेपन छोड़ा
Looks fun over there.
Okay, here we go. It's a long drop. Fun.
4 EX और कहाँ है? Oh, एक क्रिप्टो की हरकतें शुरू।
Next ring is not close.
भाई सब एनिमी स्कैन कर रहा है वो, उसका एनिमी स्कैन कर रहा है। ये भी सही है।
Marking our surroundings.
कहाँ स्कैन कर रहे हो
Let's explore
brother?
this way. Never mind.
60 seconds until the ring
man.
closes. No sweat for me. Can you keep up?
Shots fired at me.
Taking fire! Reloading! Getting health back.
The ring isn't very close. 45 seconds. I am taking fire, friends. More friends are coming to kill us. There's another squad.
Taking fire! Yo, cracking enemy shield.
Recharging shields.
Reloading! Grenade! Charging up my shield.
Frag out.
Charging on my shields.
Light ammo.
Down one. Reload.
I'm out of heavy ammo.
Grab the batteries. That one, that was gonna count.
Nice work. Multiple squads attack. I'm out of heavy ammo. I'm down, but I'm out.
Getting shot at.
पता नहीं, अगर मैंने एक तो ये सिंक हो के चलने लग गया, पता नहीं क्यों।